Hi, this is Ben Lam from Asia Private Equity Center. Welcome back to our weekly wrap-up. This week, while artificial intelligence continues to command the spotlight, green environment themes captured major headlines this week. Let's begin. Global giant EQT made a breathtaking move down under, making an offer to acquire Australian waste management leader Cleanaway for $9.4 billion Australian dollars or $6.6 billion US. India also saw brisk activity in green energy sector, with GEF backing an e-bike rental provider Yulu and Motilal Oswal investing in Inox Clean Energy. EQT's 32.1% premium for Cleanaway highlights the hefty valuations commanded by prime Australian assets. We also saw a similar dynamic in media, where I Squared Capital secured its winning bid for oOh!media at 898 million Australian dollars, reflecting a steep PE ratio of 53.1x. Meanwhile, investors' appetite for AI remains unabated despite growing market tremor about potential exuberance. Australian AI infrastructure play Firmus has stunned observers after securing a $2 billion round from Couture and Blackstone at a $10.5 billion valuation, a near ninefold leap in less than a year. In Singapore, AI infrastructure player Acrab raised $130 million from Vertex and others, following a $350 million raise back in June. In Hong Kong, Gao Capital proposed a $2 billion Hong Kong dollars joint venture with TVB to construct AI computing facilities. It follows a $2.7 billion data center push led by Goldman Group last year. Outside of Asia, investors continue to expand their AI footprints. Temasek backed a 4-month-old AI startup at a valuation of $5 billion, while GIC teamed up with Macquarie and Anthropic to launch a dedicated data center infrastructure platform. Turning into Indonesia, Danatara is expanding its global footprint, agreeing to acquire a minority stake in meat producer JBS's Australia and New Zealand business for up to $2.5 billion. On the domestic front, the Indonesia Investment Authority partnered with ESR Group on a new logistics facility. However, the tech sector in the country took another blow as GoTo was removed from the MSCI Indonesia Index as its share has dropped to its floor price for the past few months. Looking ahead to next week, Chinese robotics star Unitree debuts on the Shanghai Stock Exchange to raise nearly $1 billion, riding massive excitement after being 3,700 times oversubscribed. In South Korea, its semiconductor sector stays hot, with Temasek in talks to acquire a minority stake in memory giant SK Hynix. That's your wrap-up for this week. To have a deeper insight, please subscribe to listen our daily summation or visit our website www.asiape.com. We'll see you next week.